There once was a baby koala who had it all. Had good food, had a good home, and a good mother. One morning, his mother left him to get some food downstream. Hours passed and passed, and at last the baby koala woke up to a strong smell. He realized his mother wasn't there, and so he looked at the direction where she usually go in the morning. In that direction, fire was blazing. The sky was red, and his home, this is spring. He cried for his mother, but red blazes were engulfing his sight. He then ran away into a big tree, hoping a string would protect him. But sadly, he was wrong. The tree was crying in pain while leaves and branches were turning black, and the baby was crying in fear. Sadly, this last sight was red and orange, and the last smell of life was smoke. You can tell the issue that I would like to talk about is the environment. I decided to do this because I have seen it and heard it much more than either other issue that was listed. I've heard it from my families in South America who are influenced by weather like El Nino as well as food shortages. I believe this issue is important today because many people are being influenced in much more areas, especially like nations like Africa or Australia, which wildfires. The songs that I chose to do my research on is Mercy Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye and Earth by Lil Dicky. Both of these artists wrote and performed their songs. And Marvin Gaye's song, it was released in 1971 in his album Ecology, while The Earth by Lil Dicky was released in April 19, 2019. In Marvin Gaye's song, Mercy Mercy Me, he chose to write it after the loss of his close friend. He decided to write songs that are more serious and grab the soul of a person. While Earth by Lil Dicky, he decided to write his songs because he saw many bad things happen in the world like floods and food shortages. So he wanted to raise awareness, and he thought his song can do that. And Mercy Mercy Me, the song was more sad and more dire, like it needed something to happen. It had very sad notes or chords as well as a slow tempo. And Earth by Lil Dicky, it was more hippity hoppity, you could say, pop songs, but it was as well as humorous, which grabbed the attention of the audience. One of the strongest lines from Marvin Gaye's Mercy Mercy Me was, "How much more abuse from man can she stand?" And this, he was trying to emphasize the torture that man was doing to Mother Nature. And Lil Dicky's song, some important, and I think the main or strongest line from his was, "All the shootings, pollution, we're under attack by ourselves." I think he was saying that we are just committing suicide by destroying our own home, our own resources and food. According to Billboard, Marvin was ranked 34 and was on the chart for 4 weeks that year, while Lil Dicky's was ranked 17 and was on chart for 6 weeks. But overall, I think the most effective song was Mercy Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye, because in 2008, he ranked 23, and in 2002, he won a Grammy for that particular song. As well as his songs had more of a dire message and more emotional that impacted many people.